Cats are highly sensitive to human body language, and even small gestures can make them feel unsafe. Reaching abruptly or looming over them may activate defensive instincts immediately. When humans move unpredictably around their space, cats often retreat to high or hidden areas. Even seemingly harmless actions, like sudden hand movements, can trigger stress responses internally. Cats rely on vertical space to monitor their environment and feel secure, so removing it reduces confidence. Blocked escape routes or forced confinement can increase anxiety and fear in otherwise relaxed cats. Loud conversations or sudden noises can signal threat in a cat's mind, even if they're normal human sounds. Environmental predictability helps cats feel safe. Abrupt rearrangement of furniture or objects disrupts this. Cats read subtle human cues such as posture, tone, and micromovements, interpreting them for danger or safety. Inconsistent attention or interrupted routines can create uncertainty, leading cats to feel vulnerable and stressed. Rapid or rough petting, particularly on sensitive areas, can make cats avoid interactions altogether. Cats need controlled, slow, and gentle touches to feel secure and trust human contact fully. Ignoring their warning signals like tail flicks, flattened ears, or sudden retreats increases perceived threat. Respecting these subtle cues allows them to recover confidence and continue social bonding safely. Cats rely heavily on scent to mark safe zones. Disrupting these scents may make familiar areas feel hostile. Overcleaning or altering their environment removes important olfactory markers that signify safety. Allowing cats to choose resting and hiding spots fosters a sense of control, which is critical for security. Interactive play that mimics prey helps them fulfill natural instincts and reduces stress and fear. Cats deprived of hunting or exploration feel frustration, which can manifest as anxiety or hiding behaviors. Gradual introduction to new people or pets minimizes fear and promotes trust in unfamiliar situations. Sudden introductions without preparation can trigger fight-or-flight responses and permanent distrust. Proper placement of litter boxes, food, and water ensures cats feel secure when meeting basic needs. Hiding boxes or resources in dark corners increases vulnerability, making them feel threatened. Providing multiple options for these essentials improves confidence and reduces stress-related behaviors. Cats observe humans continuously. Inconsistent signals can undermine their sense of safety and predictability. Maintaining calm energy and consistent routines reassures cats that their environment is stable. Stress signals in humans, even subtle, are picked up by cats and can make them uneasy instantly. Interrupting sleep or grooming sessions causes distress, as cats are most vulnerable during these times. Even brief disturbances can create lasting impressions of unpredictability and danger in their minds. Gentle greetings and allowing voluntary interaction teach cats that humans are safe and reliable allies. Positive reinforcement during voluntary play or contact enhances trust and emotional security. Cats remember unsafe experiences and may avoid people or locations if they associate them with stress. Observing their responses and adjusting behavior accordingly prevents fear from becoming habitual. Slow, deliberate actions like gentle eye contact and controlled petting reassure cats and reduce anxiety. Giving them control over interaction, timing improves trust and reinforces a sense of safety. Structured feeding, play, and rest routines help them anticipate events, lowering perceived threats. Consistent interactions make humans predictable, which is essential for a cat's sense of security. Interruptions, forced handling, or rough play counteract trust building and increase vigilance. Providing vertical and horizontal spaces, like shelves or perches, allows cats to assess surroundings confidently. Respecting escape routes and giving freedom of movement reinforces comfort and safety. Predictable and controlled engagement prevents accidental fear triggers in daily human-cat interactions. Cats link repeated positive experiences with safety, strengthening their emotional bond with humans. Even small, intentional adjustments in handling or environment have a measurable effect on their trust. When cats feel secure, they are more likely to approach humans voluntarily and display affectionate behaviors. Ignoring or rushing them may lead to withdrawal, reduced interaction, and long-term stress. Observation and patience are key to understanding subtle behavioral cues that indicate safety levels. Gradual, respectful engagement teaches cats to associate humans with comfort and predictable safety. Cats rely on subtle signals, routines, and voluntary choices to feel safe and confident. Properly structured interactions build a stable, secure environment that supports mental and emotional well-being. Over time, consistent respect and attention transform a fearful cat into one that trusts and engages happily. Every deliberate act, from play to petting, communicates safety and enhances their perception of security. Mindful daily habits reduce stress, encourage trust, and strengthen the unique bond between you and your cat. In conclusion, small daily habits can quietly make your cat feel unsafe in their own home. From sudden movements to improper petting and disrupted routines, cats notice every detail. Respecting their space, providing predictable routines, and understanding subtle cues restores safety. Gentle interactions, proper play, and accessible resources build trust and confidence over time. A secure cat is more affectionate, relaxed, and willing to engage with their human companions. Mindful attention to daily behavior strengthens the bond and promotes emotional well-being for your cat. Start implementing these changes today and watch your cat feel safer and happier instantly. Follow for more tips to keep your cat secure, calm, and fully loved every day. Have you ever wondered why your cat suddenly hides when you enter a room, even though you've done nothing wrong? Most cat owners miss these subtle signals that trigger stress and fear. From the way you approach them to the sounds you make, your cat is constantly assessing danger. It turns out small daily habits could be making your cat feel unsafe without you realizing it. Today, we're revealing 7 daily mistakes that quietly undermine your cat's sense of security. By understanding them, you can transform your cat's trust and create a happier home. Stick around, and don't forget to hit follow if you truly care about your cat's well-being. 1. Yelling at your cat might seem normal, but it instantly makes them feel threatened and unsafe. Cats interpret loud voices as danger, and it can erode trust you've built over months or years. Even a short, sharp scream triggers stress responses in your cat's brain and body. Over time, repeated yelling makes them anxious, hiding or acting defensive without understanding why. 2. Interrupting their natural hunting instincts daily leaves them frustrated and insecure in their home. Cats are hunters by nature, and failing to stimulate this instinct can make them feel trapped or unsafe. Simple toys or interactive play allow them to practice stalking and pouncing, relieving stress naturally. Without this outlet, boredom can build fear and unease, impacting their mental health subtly but deeply. 3. Feeding only dry food without moisture disrupts their hydration, stressing kidneys and urinary systems. A dehydrated cat may feel unwell, vulnerable, and less confident exploring their environment safely. Introducing wet food or water-rich meals helps them feel physically secure and more relaxed overall. 4. Petting in the wrong areas triggers overstimulation, causing cats to flinch or flee instinctively. Sensitive spots like the belly or base of the tail are highly nerve-rich, and touching them can feel threatening. Cats rely on trust to relax near humans. Wrong touches can signal danger, making them cautious around you. 5. Hiding litter boxes in dark corners makes cats vulnerable when they need to eliminate urgently. Cats need visibility and multiple escape routes to feel safe using a litter box, reducing stress. Poor placement causes anxiety, which may appear as behavioral issues, but it's really about safety instincts. 6. Leaving your cat alone for long hours increases their insecurity and attachment stress. Cats form strong emotional bonds with humans, and extended isolation creates fear and anxiety internally. Even if they appear calm, prolonged absence can lead to depression, over-grooming, or hiding behaviors. 7. Picking up or disturbing a sleeping cat interrupts their most vulnerable state, breaking trust. While it seems harmless, a sudden lift triggers instinctive panic, making their environment feel unsafe. Cats choose their sleeping spots carefully, and disturbing them repeatedly teaches caution and distrust. In summary, daily behaviors you perceive as small can unintentionally signal danger to your cat. Every action, from voice tone to handling, affects how secure your cat feels in your home environment. Cats interpret sudden movements, loud sounds, and physical missteps as threats, even without intent. Respecting their routines and preferences strengthens safety, trust, and their willingness to engage. Simple adjustments, like safe petting zones, gentle greetings, and interactive play, reduce anxiety. Creating predictable and supportive interactions allows your cat to feel confident and fully relaxed. Understanding their perspective transforms ordinary moments into signals of safety and security. Cats watch, smell, and respond to subtle cues constantly, evaluating every human behavior for risk. Even small inconsistencies in tone, motion, or attention can leave them on edge over time. Providing options like multiple resting spots and visible litter boxes lets cats control their environment. When they feel control, their nervous system relaxes, reinforcing the bond with you naturally. Interactive feeding, daily play, and observation of their preferences give them a sense of predictability. Predictability reduces uncertainty, fear, and defensive behaviors, encouraging confidence and trust. Cats learn quickly which humans and situations are safe, linking consistent care with emotional security. Neglecting these signals daily may unintentionally foster fear, even in a loving household. Environmental enrichment, gentle touch, and careful attention to their signals are critical for safety. Providing vertical space, hideaways, and perches allows cats to choose comfort and assess surroundings safely. Using calm, soft vocal tones communicates reassurance, differentiating safe humans from potential threats. Interactive toys that mimic prey movements stimulate hunting instincts while giving control over outcomes. Structured routines in feeding, play, and affection allow cats to anticipate positive events confidently. Interruptions to rest, startling movements, or forcing contact can undo hours of trust building quickly. Subtle, slow blinks and finger introductions before petting teach them consent, enhancing perceived safety. Gentle handling of vulnerable areas reinforces the notion that humans are safe and predictable allies. Cats interpret each action as feedback. Repeated negative cues can amplify fear even in calm homes. Understanding body language, preferences, and instincts prevents accidental signals that compromise their security. Providing control, predictability, and positive reinforcement is key to reducing fear responses daily. Respecting these instincts allows your cat to feel fully safe, strengthening emotional bonds naturally. Small, intentional changes in daily behavior create a noticeable improvement in your cat's comfort and trust. The more secure your cat feels, the more playful, affectionate, and confident they become in your presence. Cats are constantly aware of their surroundings, and sudden movements from humans can trigger stress instantly. Even actions like reaching over them without warning can make them feel threatened and unsafe. Dangers in household sounds, like loud appliances or sudden bangs, can make cats retreat instinctively. They interpret these noises as potential danger, heightening vigilance and reducing comfort levels. Ignoring these responses can make your cat avoid areas where they once felt secure. Cats rely heavily on routine. Unpredictable changes in feeding or playtime can cause subtle anxiety. A missed meal or late play session may make them question safety, reducing trust in their environment. Even gentle movements that differ from your normal routine can unsettle sensitive cats. When you walk too quickly or approach without notice, it signals potential threat to their instinct. Cats rely on body language. Raised hands, sudden gestures, or looming over them triggers fear reflexes. Cluttered spaces or rearranged furniture can make familiar areas feel foreign and unsafe. Providing clear paths and open areas allows cats to feel in control, reducing stress naturally. Certain human habits, like grabbing their food bowl abruptly, can create anxiety around meals. Cats interpret rushed feeding as a threat to resources, sparking insecurity over basic needs. Abrupt petting, especially around sensitive zones, can lead them to withdraw and hide for safety. Repeated intrusions into personal space reinforce caution, teaching them humans might be unpredictable. Changes in scent, like strong perfumes or cleaning products, can alarm cats and make spaces uncomfortable. Cats identify people and places through smell. Altering these subtly disrupts their sense of security. Even small environmental shifts, like moving a bed or toy, can trigger unease in sensitive cats. Cats rely on visual landmarks. Rearranging furniture forces them to reassess territory constantly. Cats notice and respond to micro-expressions. Your tense posture or sudden frown can create fear. Stressful human emotions, even subtle, are picked up quickly and impact how safe cats feel nearby. Overhandling kittens or young cats can teach them that human contact is unpredictable and threatening. Skipping steps in play, like stalking and hiding, reduces the instinctive satisfaction cats need. Cats become less confident when deprived of opportunities to practice these natural behaviors. Unexpected touches during rest periods can increase vigilance, reducing relaxed behaviors and bonding. Cats constantly evaluate eye contact. Direct stares without slow blinking may be interpreted as threat. Soft, deliberate slow blinks reassure them and reduce perceived risk from human interaction. Cats respond strongly to body orientation. Approaching from above or behind may trigger anxiety. Loud, high-pitched noises, often from human excitement, can unintentionally signal danger to them. Repetitive actions like snapping fingers or sudden claps are interpreted as potential attack cues. Cats need control over vertical and horizontal spaces to feel secure and explore confidently. Blocking escape routes, like closing doors or restricting high spots, undermines their sense of safety. Even changes in household energy, like visitors moving unpredictably, can unsettle their environment. Cats use scent marking to create secure zones. Wiping or cleaning too aggressively can erase comfort markers. They rely on consistent olfactory cues to navigate safely and feel protected in familiar areas. Ignoring subtle signs of stress like tail flicks, flattened ears, or crouching perpetuates insecurity. Cats may retreat quietly rather than vocalize discomfort, showing fear without drawing attention. Respecting their withdrawal and providing space allows them to regain confidence naturally. Interrupting grooming or social behaviors with forceful handling increases perceived threat levels. Cats need uninterrupted rest to recover physically and emotionally, and intrusion can elevate stress hormones. Sudden, loud interactions, even playful, can trigger fight-or-flight instincts, impacting their sense of safety. Handling sensitive areas like paws or belly without consent reinforces vulnerability, decreasing trust. Cats process repeated interactions as patterns. Negative experiences shape future behavior around humans. Allowing them to initiate contact restores control and reinforces a safe, predictable environment. Gradual, voluntary engagement teaches cats humans are safe allies, not sources of fear. Positive reinforcement during safe interactions strengthens confidence and reduces avoidance behaviors. Cats remember unsafe experiences and may become wary of similar situations, showing subtle anxiety. Structured routines, environmental predictability, and gentle handling all reinforce a secure atmosphere. Recognizing and responding to their subtle cues prevents daily behaviors from undermining safety. Over time, these mindful practices transform a cat's perception of humans from unpredictable to trustworthy.